I'm Victor Devon,
I'm Petra Fried
and this is Tonight.
on Murder, She Wrote. This is what they
Yes.
did when they didn't have phones in their hands. They went in a room and they had someone play piano poorly for them. What a living hell this is.
Like you go to a party and a guy has a guitar. Okay, Jason
Oh
Mraz, let's
God.
slow
Oh
down. Let's slow
jeez.
down. What do you think of this nephew?
He looks like a lesbian tennis player.
Look at that hair. My God,
I know. This is some
it's
sapphic
rough.
energy going on here.
Wow. Oh, and this pickled herring. It's
Ugh.
gray. And now he's getting a little stomach cramp.
Sir, didn't you love that juicy pickled herring?
Not juice. Oh God. And there's a lot of things that I want to think about with fish, and juicy is not one of them.
I've never been one to put much faith in doctors.
I've got a couple of months, Emma, not much more.
Tonight on Murder, She Wrote.
That's not Jessica's voice.
Who is
What?
it? What?
Hey, I'm Victor Devon,
I'm Petra Fried, and
and
this
this
is
is
Tonight
Tonight
on Murder, She
Murder,
Wrote.
She Wrote. How very confusing.
I know.
It seems to be Jessica as a British lady, flanked by Mr. Belvedere.
What?
What?
Who can live at
Yeah,
this speed?
I know. It is another sort of experimental episode. This is season 4. The episode is called It Runs in the Family.
It runs in the family.
It's the only Emma MacGill episode where Jessica does not intro it.
On her own, yeah. I think, did I read
Yeah,
something? It's the only episode of Murder, She Wrote that Jessica doesn't make an appearance.
could be.
Yeah,
Certainly could be.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, what a novelty.
Well, let's see. It is interesting. It does sort of read as I guess almost like a backdoor pilot. Like if
It
one
could
were to
be.
believe that that
Yeah.
Angela Lansbury would dare do a
If she
second
wanted another
series.
series, yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know whose idea this was. I don't know if they were like, you know what, let's take advantage of the fact that Sung a Song of Murder was opened up some possibilities. Um, Maybe Angela Lansbury was like, I'm getting bored playing this character. Like, give me
Yeah.
something else. Like, I don't know.
Or maybe the writers were just like, we gotta get out of here.
Let's mix it up a
We
little.
need something new, something fresh.
Yeah. And yet,
So we
not
get
really all that fresh.
a
Not
very
really. This
unfresh
is
character, a very unfresh mystery. Yet this is not a read, but it's not
no,
that far out of the ordinary here, right?
it's cute.
It is
It's
cute.
very like, Rosemary and Thyme, sort of, I don't like it's awfully quaint. It's awfully
It's
quaint.
very quaint, yeah. And it's not super complicated either, is it? It has a slower pace than a lot of Murder, She Wrote up to this point has had.
And a lot of characters almost just for the sake of having so many characters.
Yeah, yeah. It's a slower, more plodding sort of. It almost feels like a remedial version of a Jessica mystery. Like Jessica's figuring out all the shit. Emma just
Right.
notices a few things that sort of wrap things up, right? But even the murder doesn't take place for quite some time.
Yeah. I wonder, and unfortunately, again, the lore of Murder, She Wrote, its popularity notwithstanding, since it's so much before the internet and unreliable sort of discernment between forums and Facebook posts and all of that.
Hmm.
I have to wonder also if there was in fact a Jessica framing device that was cut for time.
Yeah, or maybe she called her
Um,
or had
Let me
some
tell
sort of
you what I just went
communication.
through. A letter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And and even if it wasn't just even if it wasn't like in the plot, if it was another framing device, a la, the 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 college campus and arrest episode.
Hmm.
I wonder if maybe this is a Jessica Fletcher book,
Oh,
frankly.
sure.
Um, it very easily could be because again, its quaintness sort of belies some of the more energetic episodes that are more clearly Jessica's thrust into.
Right, right. Quaint is a great way to describe it. And Emma's sort of situation here feels very quaint and small, and it's very contained. It's very contained.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
which is kind of nice. especially
Yeah,
after some
it's
of
nice
these
to
sort of
see.
batshit wild premises that we get.
Yeah, it's nice to see. It's nice to see and Joe Lansbury having an opportunity to sort of flex just a little bit because we get those when she needs to like play a character within a
Hmm.
character,
Hmm.
when she needs to manipulate, or infiltrate.
Right.
And it's funny, I've been watching a lot of Tales from the Crypt lately. The husband and I have been
Oh,
rapidly going through. I think we're at
excellent.
five now. And it's funny to see these all of these actors, a lot of whom share credits with Murder, She Wrote, play against type and play like sort of have
Definitely.
fun with this. And I'm like, I the novelty of like an anthology series not being Ryan Murphy, where actors get to do shit like that, I think
Yeah.
is sort of lost. So particularly when it's someone like they're famous, yes, they're absolutely famous,
Right.
but they're also like I mean, yeah, they had like legit A-list stars too. I was gonna say,
Sure. From
but
time
they
to
also
time.
combined them. Like the same episode of Whoopi Goldberg has Vanity from the band Vanity. It's like
Yes.
it's that kind of randomness that's sort of appealing.
Which is kind of delicious, right? I used to watch Tales from the Crypt as a kid. We used to stay over on Friday or Saturday nights with our grandparents, and we would watch Mad TV and then SNL, and then afterward we would end the evening with Tales from the Crypt. You know,
Uh,
these two little boys
yeah.
scare out of their minds with a penchant
Well,
for
it's
horror.
I mean, it's silly too. Very frequently, it's silly. Every once in a while, it's a little gross, but for the most part, the horror aspect, it's all comeuppance. It's all a lot of it is very
Yeah. It's very like
oh
karmic justice. It's very, you know, a lot of
yes.
morality
Moral
tales.
is
Yes,
yes,
exactly.
yes, yes. Oh, Henry,
Exactly.
basically, and Bones. Um,
More
yeah.
than
I
something
just
like
watched.
Murder, She Wrote is actually.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they're straight up. I mean, when there aren't morality tales, they really stick out like sore thumbs. When there's just like,
Hmm.
and a bunch of shit happened to these people.
Yeah,
Um, very often it's the bad guy who gets the comeuppance for one thing.
totally. Totally.
And when it's not, it's very like, oh, there were no bad people. There were just things that sometimes bad things happen to just
Hmm.
um, generic folks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just watched the episode with Eileen Brennan playing like a mafia boss, and that was a lot of
Oh,
fun.
no way. Okay.
It was really cool.
Okay.
It was cool.
You're
With
still on the
oh, who was her?
Eileen Brennan kick. It's a
You
riding the
know, it just
wave.
so happened. It just so happened
Yeah.
that that was the next one on, and I don't look them up in advance. I just see we've just been going through them.
Hmm.
So her young Lothario lover, John Stamos. And
Ooh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, Eileen.
And
Come on, Eileen.
then a lot of tertiary characters, like for example, that her one of her mafia boys was the doctor from the Golden Girls. Like, I didn't say that, and there's no one here to prove that I did. A lot of I mean, he's also famous for Star Trek, but um
Sure.
any events. We're in England.
We're in England with Emma MacGill.
Yeah.
Hurrah.
Um, we're at the Cambridge, which is like this pub,
Little pub.
and this
Having a
is meant
pint.
to be at least a year or two after singing a song,
Right. Right.
chronologically, because she indicates she's no longer singing,
She's no longer singing. She gave up. She threw in the towel. After Glynis Johns got the axe, she said, "Oh, too much for me. I gotta
which
step
is
out."
fair.
Yeah.
That's
Just enjoy the insurance money. Well, so she's in this pub with her buddies who I don't they're nobody, right? They're just extras in this scene.
they're locals.
They're
They're
so
locals, yeah.
charming. And this solicitor comes in, played by Christopher Hewett. This is Humphrey Defoe. What a name. What a name.
I know,
I
aka Mr.
love it.
Belvedere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's got to talk to Emma. He's got to talk to her. And this friend
at
of hers at
once,
the bar is just horny for Mr. Belvedere. She cannot keep her eyes off of him.
you know. That's how it is.
You know what? We all have a type.
It's implied they do mention it very quickly about her former lover. I have not finished. And his daughter who attempted to kill Emma. Clearly,
Oliver.
they're not dating anymore. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think that
Well,
probably
because
went to
now
shit.
she has a new love interest because her friend from years back is contacting her through Mr. Belvedere to
Hmm.
say, "Hey, come visit me. I'm dying. Love Geoffrey."
Now,
And
if this isn't the highest level booty call I've ever heard. Hey, I'm gonna die
when you
soon.
have
You
the
wanna get
opportunity,
together?
when you have the opportunity.
Seriously.
But he's a lord. He's actually like,
A Viscount.
yeah, he's something of a distinction.
Hmm.
I have only ever really heard about people marrying into lordships and
Hmm.
ladyships and things like that, duchesses. I don't recall precisely how you become a lord.
I don't know. Isn't a lord like being knighted? Isn't that what it is?
But it's not.
Kind of, but
No,
it's
that's a
not.
sir. That's a sir. That's a
That's a
different
sir.
distinction.
Okay.
And that is a distinction provided by the royal family, usually the queen, but now we have a king. Well, they have a king in England.
Yeah.
So how do you become a lord? Becoming a lord depends on the type of title you want. You can achieve this by earning an official title through government service, purchasing a novelty souvenir title online, because of course you can, or being born to an aristocratic family. So this is the aristocratic family.
This is the
That's what
aristocratic
we must
family.
be doing.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Because there's a reference to one of these little whippersnappers, this sort of teenage, early 20 something git is going to be Viscount someday.
Yeah. That's so
That
funny.
is a
You can buy it
word.
online. Of course you can.
You can buy anything, baby.
Well, I did too. Actually, I did become a minister through the Universal Life Church,
All right, all right.
through the internet, and that was back before folks like us could get married, which was the true irony.
That is tragic.
Yes, folks, it was not that long ago. It was not that
Oh,
long ago.
geez. Drop in the bucket. Okay. So she's getting here to this estate, Geoffrey's estate. This is Lord Geoffrey Constable. Of course, what a fucking rich British name, right? Lord
I know.
Geoffrey Constable, Sybil Constable, Johnny Constable, Jesus Christ.
They're all a bunch of assholes,
They're all a
basically.
bunch of assholes. The solicitor is the only really decent one in this family. Everybody else is a
Well, the
mess.
Viscount, when we meet the Viscount, he is a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's worried because there was his father. His father was killed.
Uh-huh.
Well, his father
He
died
died.
under suspicious circumstances.
Heart
Um,
attack, right? Theoretically,
something like,
the
yeah.
father had a heart attack. He also has been ill for some time. They're all expecting him to keel over from a heart attack.
Well, they're also all old. So the idea
Yeah.
is that his father was clearly like 80. So the
Very
idea of
old.
him like someone being uh rushed into death so that an inheritance possibly
Hmm.
could happen. Oh,
Yeah.
we get a little bit of a storyline here to explain how everybody is. It might be useful to our
Sure.
benefits because there's a lot of characters.
Hmm.
We get what do you think of this nephew? This nephew
Uh,
with this
you mean
his
this
echo
lesbian?
hair.
He looks like a lesbian tennis player.
Look at that hair. My God.
I know. I know. And look at that harsh face. Oh, yeah.
It's rough.
This is some
It's
sapphic
rough.
energy going on here.
I know. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Echo.
Wow.
Hello,
I don't understand this
Echo.
face at all.
No, that's all right.
I
He's
can't make
British.
sense of it.
All right. Here we get a
Frightfully
little.
so.
Oh dear.
I don't want to be reached.
Geoffrey's son?
Lord, no. Grandnephew. Pauline's been pampering him since the day he was born. As you can see, 19 years of unbridled indulgence have left their mark.
Humphrey, are you sure we're talking about the same Geoffrey Constable? My Geoffrey was so real, so salt of the earth.
He was, and he is. Sybil and Pauline are birds of a different breed. Although Sybil came by it naturally, Pauline had to learn it. Before she married Arthur, that's Geoffrey's nephew, she was a baker's daughter, and the local ladies have never let her forget it. Come in.
Ooh.
So it's already about class. It always
It's already
boils
about
down to
class.
class
Yeah.
already.
So
It
let's lay out the
made
players
me
here.
someone. Um,
They all want this has been the theme of many episodes this season already, right?
oh sure. I mean, and also, I mean, a lot of times Americans we just sort of pretend that there's rich, poor, and middle class. It's way more complicated in Europe.
Oh yeah.
It's way more complicated because it's really about family and new money and old
Legacy,
money and yeah. Here, you're
keeping the
just
money together, protecting the
the
money.
idea
Yeah.
of like pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, you know, the capitalist
Hmm.
sort of fable. Uh it's not that's not how they do things in Europe.
Oh no.
So
Certainly if they do, it's begrudgingly, right?
yes,
Doesn't really
yes,
work that way.
yes. I'm reminded always of Gloria Stewart in Titanic saying when Jack and Kathy Bates are walking through the party scene in Titanic, but
Hmm.
like the dinner scene, like new money, obviously, but still a member of the club. Like
Hmm.
it's sort of like that kind of thing.
It's like if you can pay the price of admission, you can come in, but it
Right.
doesn't mean
But don't
you're
get
going to be
uppity.
one of us. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we finally met
Um,
Geoffrey here,
yeah,
who
who actually
is
looks a lot
looking.
younger than Angela Lansbury, frankly. He
It's
looks
an
in better
interesting
health,
match. Yeah.
frankly, than
Well, they talk about him being on death's door. Meanwhile, the only thing that tells us he's on death's door is that when she walks in, first of all, he's wearing a full suit, but
full suit
in a wheelchair with a blankie over his
with a
knees
blue.
because he's
That is the
sick.
also the cleanest. The cleanest. They put a one of those fabric wipes across it because they
Oh,
everything looks so
absolutely.
pressed and clean.
So put together, there's not a speck of lint or dust. Yeah.
I believe that might be a dressing gown. Just the lapels give it dressing
It's a
gown look.
little plush looking, right?
Yeah,
Maybe not quite a suit, but this is the nicest dressing gown I've ever seen in my
it's
life.
very, very fancy. And he's also fully tied and suited
This
and
is what I
shirted.
mean.
So
He's supposed to be on death's door. His hair is
he wants to
coiffed
look
back.
nice for his old
I
girlfriend.
guess, but Jesus, she looks great, by the way. This cute little peachy pink number. Oh, it's so flamboyant, but so Emma MacGill.
It is. I wish they had made her a little bit more flamboyant. Like I
You
get that
think?
she's trying to, it's well, I think she's trying to be conservative because she's trying to, you know, play nice with the rich people.
Hmm.
But I almost wish that they had made her that much more of a sore thumb.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel she's almost a little subtle.
Maybe they had
Because
to
I feel like
balance the Jane
she shouldn't
Leeves
have
character.
that stuff.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. But then we get the Jane Leeves character coming in as the true commoner, right? Flamboyant
right,
commoner. So maybe it's a way of putting her a little in the middle.
right.
She's not
So we
as
have the
offensive.
oh, yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, and again, like the fact that everybody else is wearing like very toned down. Yeah, it does.
Hmm.
We get this conversation between Jeffrey and Emma, which sort of indicates, so my family is not to be trusted, and I brought you here to help me out.
Right.
Uh,
But again, it's also like a before I go booty call. Like,
I'd like to
hey,
see
I
you.
miss you,
Yeah.
girl. I wanna
They knew each other through the
have some
music
good
hall.
times before I keel over. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's an interesting proposition in a way. And Emma MacGill, she's just along for the ride, right? She doesn't really have her own point of view here that I can
Mm-mm.
tell. she's just sort of whisked away into this rich family shenanigans for this period of time. But I don't know if
Right.
she really wants to be there or wants to see Geoffrey, or if she's just being a little diminutive and do you know what I mean? Like
There's
oh,
reluctance.
my
Yes.
lordship, yeah, there's it's an interesting point of view. And I think it's we talked about this when we were watching not One White Rose for Death. What was the other Emma MacGill episode?
Sing a Song of Murder.
Sing a Song of Murder. Yes. And how I didn't love the gimmick of Jessica and Emma. And I think it's because Jessica is such like a deeply developed character, right? There's so much nuance, there's so much subtlety in the way she plays that part. Emma doesn't feel like that deep a character. She's a much more caricature, cartoon type of
She's
character.
theater, for one thing. Angela Lansbury is playing Jessica for TV. Emma
Yeah.
MacGill is theater.
She is theater, right?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to I don't want to like say anything about lovely Dame Angela, but I don't
No,
know that the
please.
character is as interesting as Jessica, which is why I have trouble with the Emma scenes. This
Hmm.
is a little better than the last one, but still she just seems a little flitty.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Well, she's again, and I don't know if this is simply a product of us not knowing enough about, the British sensibility.
Yeah,
Maybe it just isn't.
right.
Um, and it's also distinctly possible. I know that the writers and directors are American. I don't know if I mean a lot of them have relationships with Angela Lansbury's family and all of that.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know how superficial this is a commentary also.
yeah,
And a lot of times when we're thrust into unusual scenarios, we're given context clues, we're given information, and
hmm.
this information is very bare bones. In this
It
next
is. Yeah.
scene, and I've paused it, but in this next scene, we have a yet another Lady Macbeth.
Oh yeah.
Yet a, yet again.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it's another sort of wet husband who's not particularly capable, and
He's gonna
a
go
wife
drive
who is
around and
like,
think, right? That's what he's gonna
right,
do. Yeah.
right,
So we need someone to get shit
um,
done.
on this road to dusty death.
Yeah.
And like somebody
Sisters doing
poisoned
it
the
for
brandy.
themselves.
And I mean, with the understanding that, we know how this episode ends,
Yeah.
it kind of follows that trajectory pretty succinctly.
Yeah.
Um, Everyone's an asshole, but everyone's sort of passively an asshole.
Yeah.
And this is a woman, particularly because she was the baker's daughter. She's given sort of this drive and motivation that we don't see in Emma MacGill because Emma MacGill is sort of
Right.
comfortable with her status,
Right. She's
and
happy.
yet she's a fish out of water in this scenario, but she's not like worried about that.
She's
Um,
also not ignorant, right? She
yeah,
may be broadly played and she may be a little bit simpler than someone like Jessica Fletcher, but she's not ignorant and she's not dumb. She's just a
no,
little flighty, flitzy Twitter page. You know what I mean?
yeah,
She's dealing
yeah.
with
She's innocent is really what it
she's
is.
very innocent. She's kind of
As
naive.
someone
Yeah.
who has lived in the show business, she's lived a fairly sheltered life because the worst things that's happened to her have all shown up at the music hall. They haven't been because
Hmm.
of the music hall.
Yeah.
And she sort of has just, I think, survived uh by the seat of her pants and not known it. Like she's the kind of person who is like Amelia Bedelia down the street and
Hmm.
like Keanu's falling
Amelia
behind her and
Bedelia.
she'd look behind her and go, oh, like she's just sort of like just gotten through it just
Hmm.
by
Hmm.
not knowing how close she's come every
Just
time.
luck by the skin of her
When
teeth. Yeah.
2 to 3 murder attempts and her dresser getting killed, all of the many of those things would put people into hiding. She's all right.
No, no, she's all right. I can take care of myself.
I want to get a little bit of this Vicar's daughter,
Yeah, let's hear
Lady
it.
Macbeth moment.
Surely you're joking.
She's not only charming, she's quite funny as well.
She's common and ill-bred, and your uncle's losing all grip on reality.
Oh, damn this tie.
Blame Uncle Geoffrey, darling. His idea dressing for dinner. He really does live in the past, you know.
Oh, do leave him alone, darling. It can't last much longer.
And then you, my pet, will be the 19th Viscount Blackraven. And I shall expect you to behave as such.
It really does mean that much to you, doesn't it? Do you seriously expect me to put up a plaque at my desk at the bank saying, Arthur Constable, senior partner and local Viscount?
You're making fun of me.
Well, of course I am.
And I don't suppose that you even care that he's giving that woman the house in Tuxford.
Frankly, I don't know. Since my grandfather only died a few weeks ago, poor old Geoffrey's days as a Viscount are numbered. At least let him enjoy them.
Jane
Good
Leaves
Lord.
has entered the chat.
Your brother
Oh,
Johnny
yeah.
with one of his friends. Well, at least it'll give Miss MacGill someone to talk to.
Ooh, shady.
Such a cunt.
She is a cunt.
Uh,
This is Carolyn Seymour as Pauline Constable. She's the baker's daughter who married into this family and is going to be eventually someday the Viscountess.
yeah. And
Yeah.
she's fabulous.
She's doing her very best Kristen Scott Thomas.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Very
yeah.
much, right?
Yeah.
It's very reminds me of Gosford Park. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
of course. Of course. Yeah. This is an actress I remember we in the Matlock watching of last year. She appeared once or twice and I was like, "Oh, I have to admit she's
hmm
mostly stuck to BBC production. She did a lot of Doctor Who.
hmm
Um she was actually she auditioned for Dr. Beverly Crusher in Star Trek. I
Hmm.
discovered in my lookings up. Um yeah, pretty neat. I like her a lot in this because she's given motivation. Again, she's an
Yeah.
interesting one. We're supposed to kind of understand where she's coming from, frankly.
Yeah. I mean, she certainly is motivated. I will give her that. She's compelling. She
Hmm.
has an objective. She knows what she wants. She knows what she wants to get. She knows what she's willing to do, which is a lot.
And her sister-in-law, Sybil, who I will always think of as one of the board members in Niles's apartment
Uh,
house on Frasier.
yes, of
Uh,
course.
Rosemary Murphy. She's the drunk who spills wine on herself. Jane leaves Daphne, gives her a piece of bread to say that it's more absorbent, and she presses it to her blouse. She's, it's working. So the husband and I say it's working quite frequently. Uh,
Look at this crossover here too.
I know.
Love it. I love
I
it.
mean, look at this young Jane leaves here. So this is what,
Look at this hair.
80,
Cotton
89 maybe?
candy.
What year are we? What
I
year are
think we're
we?
about 89, 88 or 89. Let's see.
Oh no, 87. Shit.
Real, we're still in 87.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess we
Yeah,
forget
there's
that Murder, She
actually,
Wrote started much sooner than Golden Girls say.
yeah. And there's
Yeah,
a
which
lot
is kind
more.
of my
Yeah.
my benchmark.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and there's more, while Golden Girls certainly has future famous people in it, this show has way more characters.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
there's more opportunity for folks who would have more success later,
hmm hmm
who aren't like kids, like Jenny Lewis or what have you.
Right. They're all just sitting in this drawing room while what is it, Pauline? While she plays at the
Pauline,
piano. This is very
badly.
old school, very badly, right? This is very old school Jane Austen drawing room party shenanigans here.
Yes.
This is what they
Yes.
did when they didn't have phones in their hands. They went in a room and they had someone play piano poorly for them, and then they all clapped politely. What a hell. What a living hell
There's
that
this
is.
There's a Trixie and Katya Netflix where they watch The Crown and they're watching Helena Bonham
hmm
Carter sing and they're like, people used to just sing at parties and I would find that irritating. It's like when you go to a party and a guy has a guitar. Okay, Jason
Oh
Mraz, let's
God.
slow
Oh
down. Let's slow
geez.
down.
I'm sure he has all of his old beer bottles lined up on top of his refrigerator too. Oh, but of
Uh,
course, this is our opportunity to get Angela to do some singing for
yeah.
us, right?
So the clouds roll by because Angela Lansbury is not going to learn a new song. Not no.
No,
She just
no.
as in Sing Me a Song of Murder, she sang Little Yellow Bird from
Hmm.
The Picture of Dorian Gray. How'd You Like to Spoon with Me is from yet another Angela Lansbury film, Till
Hmm.
the Clouds Roll By. And actually, you know what? Glancing back, looking at Angela here in this frock. Okay, this is pretty ostentatious. What that is.
That is a
He's
low cut. Wow.
I know. I almost
See
wish
half
that
her
she had the
torso.
girls up. I wish she had
It's a
them
little
like
low.
given some so it's low, but I wish she had more cleavage. Like I wish
Yes,
she was actually
exactly.
like pushed up.
We need to lift and separate here.
Ah,
With that low V, please.
indeed.
Show me a little crease,
But
please.
just a bit, just a bit. I
Yeah.
think it's because she's being nice girl.
She
She's the nice
is. She
girl.
is. It's very cute.
And she sings this novelty song, How'd You Like to Spoon with Me? Which is basically, how'd you like to cuddle,
Let's
kind of.
canoodle and get a little close.
But she sings it so sweetly. And
Hmm.
it's sort of like one of those like dirty parlor songs, but
Very that.
she's singing it like lovingly.
It's what's funny is watching how everyone in the room reacts to her, right?
I
Some
know.
of them
The
are
only one
like,
who
"Oh, how
loves
charming."
Jane Leaves is the only one who's like, how
I know.
charming.
Oh,
Maybe and Pauline's husband.
yeah.
He is entertained by her.
The men are pretty generic here, right?
Yeah.
They're pretty even keeled.
I do love how when she first sits down at the piano, like she does like her sweet Polly Plunkett kind of moment
Uh-huh.
where she's like,
Yeah.
let me sing like a proper, and he's
Hmm.
like, no, you know what I want to hear,
You
baby.
know.
Like, you know,
Come on, Sam. You played it for her. You can
that
play it for
song we
me.
used to
Yeah.
exactly. But Pauline is finds this grotesque.
She is, I mean, there's a lot of projection going on, Pauline. See a therapist, honey. See a
I
therapist.
know, I
You're a little
know. Murder She
self-hating
Wrote,
here, baby.
Murder She Wrote villains will do everything but go to therapy.
Mm.
Um, my goodness. And also, just a moment for did Emma McGill spend all of her music hall money on that opal necklace?
It's
Because
huge. How it's not breaking her neck, I don't know.
it's on the thinnest chain. It's, it's
It's very beautiful.
it is, but it's so I think because she has so much décolletage open that
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
It's the
but
feature.
Pauline is mad.
Oh no, she hates it. She hates it. Well, and for that matter, even Sybil, our older sister-in-law
Yes.
of Pauline, she's been pretty vitriolic toward Jessica behind the scenes, right? Get that
Yeah.
bitch out of here. Because,
Yeah.
and they sort of sneak it in here, but Geoffrey put Emma in his will,
Hmm.
which is strange because haven't seen her in how many years? 20 years, 40 years, who knows? But she's getting a house? She's getting a house in the will? What is this?
Well, I know. Well, and of course, since all of them are money grubbing social climbers,
Hmm.
they're peeved.
My God.
Um,
Pauline's son walking in through the bushes here. This character is wild. He is in a different show entirely.
is it's very
Look,
hair metal band.
I was gonna say that's what it looks like, right?
Yeah,
Like a Van Halen
like
moment
Poison.
or yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
In fact, is he somebody? He might even be somebody.
He now that
Just
you
like how
mention it, he does
Echo
look that way, right?
turned out to be from the Runaways. Let me see.
Hmm. What's his name, the character?
Um, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Let's see. Constable. Is it Mark? No, it's not Mark.
Is it Derek
Lord
or
Jeffrey.
Johnny is the brother? Johnny is the younger brother, right?
I do believe it is Derek.
Yeah.
Let me see. Humphrey, Johnny, Derek. John Bland. He was known, let's see. Oh, he passed in 98. Um, If this
Interesting.
is him,
Tank Girl.
uh,
Looks like was in Two Murder, She Wrote.
yeah, he shows up in season 9, it appears.
Yeah.
And then he was in a few Knots Landing, not a lot, but I
No.
don't see any like band credits or anything like that.
No.
But he just the look. It's just the look. You know what? And props for the look.
It's a moment. He really is playing like an idiot, a spoiled little rich boy who asks his mom for whatever he wants. He gets it.
Right.
Mom the
Right.
baker, right?
Yeah. And he seems to know which buttons of hers to push. Like he
Yeah.
seems to know what embarrasses her.
Uh-huh.
So he brought Jane Leaves, who is sort of like a young Haman, as they keep saying.
No,
Um,
her brother or brother-in-law brought Jane
oh,
Leaves, right?
right.
Who he's kind of cute. He's kind of cute.
Did he? I'm getting all these generic white British people confused then.
Yeah, because there's Pauline's son, who's
Right.
the rocker looking one, the
Yes.
layabout, and then
Oh, and
there's
he didn't
Johnny,
bring.
who's the
Oh, I'm confusing Johnny and the
Sybil's
rocker.
younger
That's
brother.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
So
think.
Johnny is being played by Mark Lindsay Chapman,
Right.
who you might know from Titanic. He was also he played John Lennon in that Jared Leto
Hmm.
assassination movie.
Right.
Um
His role here
yes.
is to essentially bring in Jane Leaves because he's a Stuppener. That's what he's doing here.
You
Not
mean
much
like a
else.
job or something? Yeah.
You mean like a
Yeah.
job? She's so funny in this.
She is. She is. She's actually, and she's, you know what it is? Because she plays it so straight.
Oh yeah.
She has no, she's a rose. She doesn't
She's not
understand
judging that
nuance.
character. Yeah.
She has no idea that people are looking down on her.
Hmm.
Um, and there's charm, a great deal of
She's
charm.
played broadly just like Emma is, but dare I say it, I like Jane Leaves' sort of broad portrayal of a common sort
Right.
of art. I think it's really effective because it's not judgmental and because it feels very sort of matter of fact.
There's this
Oh,
cute
you
little
mean like a
detail.
job? Oh no, I don't sing.
Yeah,
I sing
exactly.
shit.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't sing a lick.
yeah.
I'm going to be a ballet dancer, so I'll go to the opera house, but I can't sing.
Yeah.
Um, There's a cute moment here. So obviously Jessica Fletcher does not drive, which is a very
No.
important aspect because it means that she frequently has to get places in
Yes.
interesting ways. Here we are in England with Emma MacGill, and Emma MacGill is behind the wheel. And
Behind the
I find that
wheel.
to be a great detail.
You know what's funny
I
about it
just
is
think it's
that
a cool moment. And they're also speeding along.
they're just driving so fast on this country road.
She and
She's gonna hit
Geoffrey,
some little peasant children. You know she is.
they're going on a picnic. How lovely.
And look at that wheel swing back and forth. Jesus Christ.
I know. I know.
It is kind of a charming little driving scene, though.
It is.
Now that you have mentioned looking at the blue screen background for every driving scene, I can't
I know.
help it. I'm spoiled for
I know.
life.
Sorry.
Jesus.
It's very funny to me. Um,
But anyway, Jessica and Jeffrey are going on a picnic. He is
yeah.
doing better. The doctor said, "Wow, you're doing great." All of a sudden, Emma shows up. I'm amazed. Your cholesterol's down. Your numbers are great. You're looking fresh-faced and bushy-tailed.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to go for a picnic, but Emma's going to
Mm, the
pack the food.
picnic.
Emma's going to
Irma
pack the
packed the
food.
food. It's the leftovers of the pickled herring that Jeffrey had prepared for her the
Yeah.
night before.
Victor,
So
have
this
you ever
is
had pickled herring?
no, I've never had regular herring.
Mm,
I, I'm not a seafood kind of person, frankly.
no, no.
Unless it's shrimp covered in butter or cheese. That's basically
Mm.
my
Oh yeah, like a fettuccine Alfredo with grilled
uh,
shrimp in it. Mm, mm.
or a nice steak with like a shrimp on top with some like
Surf and
gorgonzola.
turf. Oh yeah.
Listen. Anyway, sorry, I distracted by the cheese. Um, It's just a lovely little picnic. We have some fruit. We
I
have
know.
some breadsticks and pastries.
They
Some
really put it
jam.
together. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Wine.
and this pickled herring, he actually, oh God.
Well, he ate it the night before. He like
I
took it off
know,
her
but
plate because he was like, yum, 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 pickled herring.
it's
Ugh.
gray.
He's
It's
gonna,
gray.
they're gonna canoodle and kiss later. Are you kidding me? And he just had pickled herring?
I know. So pickled basically means jarred in like vinegar and such, right? That's
That's
sort of the
correct. That's right. Yep.
in brine, as it were,
Hmm. And it
which
sort of makes it last a lot longer.
and it's sort of oh, and now he's getting a little stomach cramp.
Oh
One bite
no.
in, they
Oh
haven't even
no.
they haven't even finished their wine.
Sir, didn't you love that juicy pickled herring?
Ugh,
Mm-mm-mm.
not juice. Oh God. And there's a lot of things that I want to think about with fish, and juicy is not one of them. And meanwhile, they're in the middle of nowhere, which means that she has to get in the car, which is why it's important that she can drive,
Yes.
and has to go back to town and leave him here
Leave his
having,
his dead body on the
I
picnic
know.
floor. Yeah.
Well, he's not dead
It's
yet. Now
wild.
he's dead. Now
He's
he's dead.
he's
But
dead.
he wasn't
He's
dead
dead.
when she drove away.
How
Yeah,
fucking frightening for her
I know.
to have to
I
get
know.
in the car and go find help.
Cute little moment here. So this is Anthony Newley as our inspector.
Hmm.
Anthony Newley is a legend, frankly. He is a singer-songwriter. He wrote Feeling Good. He wrote the songs for Willy Wonka
Mm.
and the Chocolate Factory. Um, he will always be the Mad Hatter in my favorite version of Alice in Wonderland.
Oh
But
yeah. Oh, he
yeah,
is.
yes, he is. But he is our British inspector, who
He's
is
he's great here.
Inspector Frost.
Frost, very appropriately named. Because he's kind of frosty, right? He's cool.
Indeed.
I like him. I think as far as our police presence, he's one of our more palatable. And he actually feels the most down to earth and real. I don't know what it is about being in Britain, but they give us some good detectives.
They're a little bit more procedural.
Yeah.
And
A little less
I think
pompous. Yeah.
oddly
Yeah.
enough, they actually find Jessica to be charming more often than irritating. The
Hmm.
Americans tend to find Jessica to be a busybody.
A
Uh,
dowdy busybody. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
While our Scotland Yard on the plane was very happy to have her. Um, there's other episodes where, I mean, there's one or two. There's one with a woman police chief or police presence who really dislikes her because she's
Yeah.
in the way. But there's two, or actually there's two that I'm thinking of, and both happen to be British, I believe.
Hmm.
But oh, she's so sad.
Jeffrey's
Jeffrey's
dead.
dead, and
Jeffrey's
the
dead.
family suspects me.
But girl, she got a house out of it.
Well, maybe because if they find
Well.
that she's likely the killer,
Hmm.
she's not gonna get anything. Because it just so happens that it would behoove the family to implicate her because then they would get to keep the house rather than
Oh yeah.
this outlaw interloper taking it over.
How dare she?
But she doesn't even want it. She didn't plan
She doesn't
this.
care.
She's just
She
sad her
didn't
friend's
know.
dead.
Well, and he kind of did he kind of imply that he wanted to be with her until the end, like
Yes, I
marry.
believe there was a companionship
Yeah, there was a
on the
sort of
way.
an
Yeah,
offer, an understanding.
right. This inheritance was because he thought he was dying. If he's going to live, then they get to spend time together.
Hmm. Not anymore.
So, no,
But our inspector
once
says
again,
we actually think it might be poison because his skin didn't look right. Something not right here.
sallow.
Yeah.
Sallow. Yeah.
They think poison.
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 Which, of course, if this was Jessica Fletcher, she would have already recognized, the blue
Uh-huh.
tinge on the fingernails. So,
Right. Yeah, Emma doesn't have to do as much heavy lifting as Jessica does, right? I think we
She can let
need
things fall
competent
into
police
place.
officers and solicitors and inspectors around Emma here to sort of
Hmm.
lift her up and let her do the work that she needs to do, which is just to make a few careful observations.
Very cute moment here. So sorry, Emma is walking up the stairwell. She has a Jessica Fletcher novel in her hand.
Hmm. Very, very cute. Which
It's a
one is it? Do
very
we
cute
know? Can we
moment.
see?
We just saw the dust cover. It's
That's
probably
so
that
funny. Oh
Dirge
my
for a
gosh.
dachshund because they or a corpse dance at midnight. They love that one.
Well, it's the little suggestion that like, oh, she can sort of
I better do
embody some of her
research.
cousin, right? Yeah, she needs to get in a Jessica mindset so she can solve this mystery. Oh, Pauline here is such a cunt.
She
My
is.
God.
She's planning a luncheon for her
For
for the
herself,
guest of honor. Yeah,
she
basically.
literally says to this lady who came to visit, have me over for lunch. I eat at 1 o'clock sharp. Don't be late, bitch.
And make sure it's light food. We some of
Yeah,
us watch our figure
yeah.
basically.
She is so quick to exercise her newfound power. She's great. She is so interesting in this episode.
Oh, I'm trying to see that cover of the book. Should we see it for just a flash? That's the spine. I think it's corpse. I think it's corpse, but I'm not positive. We'll be late for the vicar. And now we have a priest. 'Cause someone's dead. They're going
Someone's
through it.
dead. And it seems like it was just months ago that the grandfather died.
Yeah.
Geoffrey's father. Just months. Pretty rough.
Yeah. This family is just tragedy after tragedy.
Tragedy after tragedy. Poor Sybil. She's so dowdy,
She is.
right?
They
Pauline looks so chic,
really
and then Sybil is wearing like baggy gray
wool.
bullshit the whole time. It's
Yeah.
not cute.
Baggy gray bullshit. Um, I mean, even in that purple dress that was just Pauline was drowning in, it just looked so
Hmm.
much more intentional
Oh,
and
I
so much more
know.
chic that
Hmm. Look at that lithe body and this lovely yellow what do you even call this? Is this a dress? It's like a coat dress. This looks like
but
what Tyra Banks wear on that Netflix A&TM documentary.
it is like a coat dress. Yeah.
Okay, Carmen
Yeah.
Sandiego.
It's very like with the buttons that are holding down the straps on the side.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
nice. I like it.
yeah. Meanwhile, look at poor Sybil in the back.
I know. It's very
Wearing
executive.
like
It's very like,
Millie terry cloth. Yeah.
oh yeah, no. And her hair is like limp and resting down. Like it's
Uh-huh.
all, yeah.
With a perpetually British expression on her face. It's very, yes,
Yes, rather. It's
yes.
working. Uh, there's some family back and forth here. It's
Yeah.
all just sort of, meh.
It's kind of uninteresting, right?
Derek is a disappointment. Derek is a disappointment over and over
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. We got to get him in line. Oh, he was poisoned. He
He was
was
poisoned,
poisoned. Enough
and
to kill an elephant.
it was in fact the pickled herring.
Gross. Just stay away from that shit, people. Even if it's not poisoned, stay away.
Yeah, yeah. I know that there are people who like really swear by like a brine. I think of like Bob's Burgers where he does like a brine for the turkey
Oh,
for
sure.
Thanksgiving. But
Yeah.
when I think of like brine and pickling, I just leave it to the vegetables.
Just
Just
let it be.
just just give
So she did indeed pack the lunch, which
Yes.
makes her obviously prime suspect. She
She was
never
also
really
the only
goes
one
to
there.
jail though, right? Like it's interesting. Like I said earlier, we talked about this was quaint. The circumstances are all much lighter. They don't feel as pressing as when we have a Jessica mystery happening, right? Everything is much more polite and gentle. And even though she is the number one suspect because she packed the lunch, he doesn't think she is. Because doesn't
Right.
she? Oh, because she makes the suggestion like, oh, maybe I'm thinking like my cousin Jessica, but if the old guy died just a few months ago and now Geoffrey just died, is it possible that someone killed them both?
Which is hilarious that you're like,
Hmm.
maybe I'm thinking like, who isn't thinking that? Like, who doesn't
Right.
already think that's um yeah.
And this cop, he buys into it. He says, "Oh, this is a fascinating little idea you have here, Miss Emma MacGill. Let's check it out." So they exhume the body. They exhume the old man's body.
He was barely buried. He
I
was
know. That dirt was
just
still fresh,
moments
still loose.
earlier.
Yeah.
It's also this has all been within like days.
Oh yeah.
Has a week hasn't even gone by, I don't
No, I think
think,
this is like
since
2 days after the death at this point. Meanwhile, her blouse is very cute.
yeah, it is. It reminds me of like ribbon candy.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like pulled sugar work. Oh, it's very pretty.
Again, I kind of would love to see it like in a fuchsia or like a broader, like a brighter,
Less of a
but I
sort of pinky
understand.
peach. Yeah.
Yes. I want like strong flavor, but I understand. I understand. I just want her tacky. You know what it is? I just want her tacky. This is a woman who had
Yeah.
a desirable leopard coat. Give me tacky.
She's a little more put together in this episode when there's not like a Jessica to compare her to, right? She's
Yes.
less flamboyant, which is necessary, I think, because
It
otherwise
is.
she
It's a little
becomes
bit more
too much
based
of
in
a cartoon.
reality.
Yeah,
I just want
blah blah.
I just want to
Not
but I
happy
mean again,
about it.
she does sort of still stand out compared to the family.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There are all these little tableaus in the house where they go back to the family. Oh, look at
Like
our he's got his
David
hair
Bowie
slicked
in the
back.
back.
Yeah. What is happening?
David Bowie.
He is sort of the secret star of this episode, isn't he? This troubled
It's
loser
just
rich kid.
well, he's the bad boy.
He's the bad boy. Ooh, very, very important here. Pauline is having the red con is this the same thing that John Glover drove? Is this the same red Corvette? She's having it washed thoroughly because she got to make an appearance. She's going to lunch at 1, right? A
A
nice
little
light
roadster.
lunch.
Yes,
Yeah,
her lunch.
her lunch at the ladies auxiliary or something like that, some sort of
Something like
board of
that.
ladies. Like we don't really care.
Yeah.
She's
Rotary
trying to
Club. Like it's
peacock.
all very, yeah.
Yeah.
Women who sit around talking about beautifying our parks and things like that,
Hmm.
I'm sure.
Who's this other guy that's working with the cops? We d- he sort of shows up a few times, but what does he really do?
This one here,
Yeah.
he's what's his name?
Is he the
Uh
doctor?
yeah, that sounds right.
Dr. Blandings, maybe? I don't know. There's another guy here. He could be a stand-in for a police officer.
He's there to sort of again, a lot of characters. A
A
lot of
lot of
characters.
characters. And a lot
For
that's
which
just
is
sort
actually
of
yeah.
show up and do nothing.
All right, we have this uh hunting rifle, I guess. Like
Yeah.
they're like this
Johnny and Derek are gonna go hunting. Okay, Johnny's kind of cute. Johnny
Johnny's
is kind
adorable.
of
Oh, I think
cute,
Garrick is
right?
kind of cute too. I don't
Yeah.
love Derek's hair, but I think they're both very handsome.
They're both
It's
very
very
good
handsome.
looking.
Um, and again, that's more of a styling issue,
Yeah.
as the show tends to have. Yes, I do believe he is the doctor, hanging out by our inspector here.
I think so. I think so.
Um,
With his bucket hat.
his bucket hat. It's very Seth.
It's very Seth.
Seth has that hat,
Like
which
here's
is
our
why I think
Amos
he's
and
the
Seth
doctor.
next to Jessica here. This is our
Exactly.
team. This is our team.
Our team. Oh, and now we have our solicitor again. A lot of characters. They're gonna kill me with these guest star Instagram posts.
I
God,
know you're gonna be so busy.
uh, I thought that old habits one was never gonna end. And I think I did 12.
Well, there's some
Um,
cringy stuff here, talking about how Johnny's involved with some cringy people from the Middle East. And then there's a
well,
few
let me
sort
see.
of less than kind things said about the Arab nation.
Unsavory.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, it's of the let's see, 87. It's not a, I mean, I hate to say that we've turned the corner yet again, but as it comes to, oh, I don't want to call it the Middle East anymore. What am I? There's another term for it that I've been trying to adopt, and it has not stuck in my
The
head.
Fertile Crescent.
Word for Middle East, because Middle East is sort of like middle of what, basically, guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, Southwest Asia and North Africa. Yes, there we go. If
Mm.
that's too woke for you guys, sorry, but I'm trying to just say Swana, the Southwest Asia,
Hmm.
Northern Africa. Um, because again, that's a colonial sort of thing. It's the Middle East. East of
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Um, anyway, when you learn better, you do better. So Jessica has this, not Jessica, Emma has that. See, you know what it is? It's that blue blazer. This is far more
See?
Jessica coded than
Oh
Emma.
yeah,
She's putting
she's
on her
getting sensible
Jessica.
now. She's playing Jessica. She's playing the part,
She really
which is
is. It's
very
actually
cute, right?
it's a very cool detail
Yeah, yeah.
that she puts on her navy suit to detective. Like
She's like
that's
malleable to her cousin's cause, right? She like understands. She's like, I'm gonna play detective now, just like my cuz. Should we hear some of this scene with Jane Leeves? Because we love Jane Leeves. Why
yes.
not?
She's great. Let's see.
Oh, I'm not afraid to work, Emma. And dedication too. No time for anything else. Home, friends, family. Forget all of that.
Oh, that's all right with me.
Oh. And how does Johnny feel about that? I mean, I felt that, well, you and he, a fool could see from the way he looks at you.
Oh, Johnny's all right. He'll understand.
I couldn't help but notice that he seemed a bit, put off. Are things not going so well for him?
Dreadful. I can tell you. He's in deep with these Arab fellas. Promised 'em all sorts of things, he did, and now he can't deliver. Nasty people, the lot of 'em.
Oh, dear.
Johnny came this weekend to borrow 100,000 quid from his uncle, but the old gentleman died before he had a chance to talk to him. He was so sure he'd get the money, especially after what happened to the other gentleman.
His great Uncle Rupert.
A couple of months ago, Johnny tried to borrow the money from old Rupert. Turned Johnny down flat, he did. And after all Johnny'd been doing for him, bringing him those chocolate bonbons from London all the time.
Bonbons. Well, I must say that was very considerate of him.
Oh, there was Holy Ned to pay when Sybil and Pauline found out about it. But Johnny didn't care. He was just trying to make the old gentleman happy in his last days.
Yes.
And then to turn Johnny down like that. Oh, Johnny was mad, I can tell you that.
Oh, yes. Gwen.
Emma, there you are.
Humphrey, what is it?
We must return to the
Holy Ned. Uh, yeah. Young Derek Constable has been shot. He's not dead, but he's been shot.
No,
So the
no.
question is, who shot Derek Constable?
Our little metal band lead
I
is
know.
now injured. Our little lesbian.
30,
Yeah.
38 minutes in. Goodness. And Pauline should be at her luncheon, so she should already be right there
Yeah. They all gotta
to
go.
find, to warn.
What's happened? What's happened?
I know.
So maybe we'll talk about it after the episode ends, but all the little details here and the whys that these things happen, I'm still kind of working my brain around.
Dirty, dirty tires on that
Dirty
red
tires.
roadster.
Oh
I
no.
thought the butler washed it.
He did. We saw him.
Ah, oh, very
He
interesting.
was working up a sweat out
Then,
there.
then what did she do between him washing it and running off to see Derek at the hospital?
We're talking about Pauline,
Um,
obviously. Although, of
yes, of
course, the
course.
tires were clean as can be right there in that shot. Whoops.
Whoops, continuity.
She's wearing her cute little Chanel look. Oh, this is nice. Pauline, you
It
look
is
good.
nice.
You
It's
look
severe,
good.
but it's nice. It's
Yeah.
just a flesh wound. He'll be fine. And of course, the doctor's there. So the doctor, there's nobody else sick in this whole town.
Oh
This
no, they're all
doctor
just hanging out at this estate.
just
Yeah.
lives at this estate.
Hmm.
Oh, and Emma has noticed the dirty
She's
tires.
doing her very best, Jessica. So what happened was Johnny and Derek went out hunting, and Johnny, well, we don't know for sure. Derek took a bullet, and we kind of
Hmm.
assume it was Johnny, right? Because they were
That
together.
Johnny would have accidentally shot him.
Right.
Right.
Took a shot at him. But Victor, why? Why?
Why did he get shot?
Yeah. Is it like a way to, is it a misdirect? Is it, oh,
I think
someone's after Derek? Oh, maybe it's Johnny because because of course Jane Leaves just gave us this lovely backstory about how Johnny did not get the money he needs for his real estate problems, and so he might be resorting to murder in order to get the money he needs, right? That's kind of what we were implying there.
yeah, I think what it is it's a sacrifice. I think um our killer is trying to implicate Johnny to get him uh
Make him look suspicious. Oh, he's trying to kill
right.
Derek. Oh, he maybe killed his uncle and grandfather, right?
Yeah, it's a bridge too far. Once
Yeah,
again, the killer is overstretching
yeah.
all the time,
Doing too much.
doing too much.
Frankly, if the killer had not actually done this or sort of set this up, they'd probably be in better shape, right?
Yeah, the impatience of it
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
as well. Like, let a week pass, folks. Like,
Just
what's
let
your
it
hurry?
pass. Hmm.
Hmm.
So now we're sowing some doubt into the family, right? Like, oh, we might need to get a lawyer on standby to deal with this nonsense. It's all inheritance shit. Everybody fighting over the money.
Yeah. Well, because the money is the reason for everything.
Yeah.
It's what is it the MacGuffin almost? It's like okay, everyone's just doing the stuff. Um,
Well, and we
and
should
Emma
mention
is yeah.
the family shamelessly, at the beginning even, shamelessly talking about how Uncle Jeffrey's gonna croak and they're gonna get what's coming to them, right? Shameful.
I feel like them getting to all of this is just I don't know, it's just sort of to get to that conclusion without necessarily hoping the audiences follow along so
Yeah.
closely.
Yeah.
Just give them enough. Just give them enough to distract us, basically.
Hmm. Oh, I
Because
love this little
now,
detail here. Yeah.
yeah, that little
They
quick
they
wink.
want Emma out of the house, right? Emma is trouble. They need to get her out. But her and our solicitor friend, Mr. Belvedere, just feigned that his car's not working, so they have to stick around. Well,
Well, no, they have to
your
use
car? Can
Pauline's
we use
car
your
instead.
car, Pauline? Your red
Open the boot.
Corvette?
Open the boot.
Well, and I love Sybil's like, yeah, let her take the damn car. She needs to get
We
out of
need her
here.
out. Get her
And
out.
Pauline is not about this. She is starting to crumble very quickly.
And suddenly, the inspector's here.
Mm. Oh, I saw you drive away. Oh no, that was my sergeant. Mm.
Surprise.
Yeah. And they want to look in this trunk.
Hmm.
I want to look at that trunk too.
I also love that he's like, we could get a court order, like, because of course they have no authority. So they
Right.
have to sort of like
Right.
twist her arm. And Sybil's like, this is this car's in my name. You go right ahead.
Open the boot. The boot.
Because the question is, was she going through the woods, getting mud on her tires to follow the boys who were hunting? Because
Maybe
she was late for her luncheon, her
they
own
hadn't
luncheon.
eaten. that she said 1 o'clock sharp, bitch, and then she didn't get there until 1:45?
That's too much. That's too
Hmm.
late.
You think you're awfully important, lady?
It's way too late.
You think we're gonna wait to eat these finger sandwiches for you? I don't think so.
Bring on the pickled herring.
Give her a taste of her own medicine. The car is registered to me, Inspector. I'm wearing a terribly ugly dress. Open the boot.
I think because she's so shocked that Sybil would have be implicated in Derek's shooting.
Hmm.
Yep, there's her muddy
Or that
boots.
Pauline, yeah,
Yes, that Pauline would be.
yeah.
Well, Sybil is so shocked that Pauline would possibly be involved that she's
In
like,
shooting her own child.
yeah,
Shooting her own child.
it was a flesh wound.
Oh, jeez. No, I wouldn't hurt him. You did.
Yeah,
You
you,
did
you
hurt him.
literally shot him in the arm, but that's all right.
He's going to have a scar.
Yes. Psychological, no less, too.
She's crazy.
I had them to think that it was Johnny. It's
Okay.
so,
We got
yeah.
we got to hear her. We got to hear our Kristen Scott Thomas character crash out here.
It's crash.
She goes from 0 to 100 so fast.
I had to make them think it was Johnny who...
Who what? Killed my father and my brother.
Oh, don't you look at me like that. You who's always been the great lady. You don't know what it's like to have people laughing at you behind your back because you're a baker's daughter and you won't be anything else. Well, I am something else. I'm the wife of the 19th Viscount Blackhaven. And I... Oh...
It's all over.
I'll take her inside, Inspector.
Such a British response.
Sorry, Miss MacGill. Truly sorry.
Come in. Come into the parlor. We'll discuss how
Wow.
you murdered all of the men.
All of the men. It's pretty intense.
It is. We had a quick like wrap up reel here.
Hmm.
Uh Anthony Newley compliments Emma on her ingenuity, and she's like, let's just say it runs in the family. Ah,
Mm. Do 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 do. Smile,
exact.
laugh.
Done,
Everyone's
done,
happy.
done. Rapid fire.
Everyone's
Yeah.
satisfied. What a turnaround for the Sybil character, though, too, right? Because obviously
It's a
Pauline is
really,
a cunt the whole time, but Sybil
yeah,
is quite nasty about Emma MacGill, maybe more so even than Pauline. And so for Sybil at the end to mea culpa and say, "I'm really sorry. I'm
yeah,
really sorry. I misjudged you." That's a pretty bold statement. Frankly, more bold than
it
some of
is.
the other moves in the episode.
It's also like the bare minimum, which is very British.
Yes.
Aristocracy. That's
No need to
very
say
like,
more than that.
that's it.
Hmm.
Well, that was its runs in the family.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel personally that it does peter out a little bit at the end there.
Hmm.
Um, it does get it just we've run out of time, folks. We're
Yeah.
just done.
Yeah.
Uh, but it's a satisfying episode.
Yeah, it's lovely, it's quaint, it's light, it's contained. Way too many characters to keep track of, but somehow we still manage.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what it
another one that
reminds me
probably
of?
could have been a two-parter. It probably could have been
Yeah.
if you really felt like it,
I mean, I thought, frankly, I thought this
or a
one
movie
could be
length.
tightened up even.
Yeah.
I thought
Well,
it,
usually those have to be either one or the other.
yeah, true. But it reminds me of that episode, I can't remember, is it this season where Jessica is invited to her friend who lives like in a southern plantation sort of setting, who's a writer. He's like a theater writer, a playwriter, and
Oh
he's
yeah,
not
yeah.
doing well. She goes down there, and there's the whole family and
And
the
she
wives
has to pretend they're
of.
getting married. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That it's very much this story, right? In a way, it's very parallel, even in like what the family looks like and who's ultimately responsible for the murder in that episode. It's very
Hmm.
similar. Do I think that episode does it better? Yes. But uh but this is like a great sort of precursor to that.
Yeah, well, it's sort of the same. It's a tale told as time, true
Hmm.
to say the least. It's family politics, and this person wants this, and this person wants this. It's not dissimilar to placing it in the boardroom, like Dusty
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah.
Um, or any number of other. There's actually a couple episodes that are very similar to the episode you just mentioned, where with Seth's family, even later on
Hmm.
the where they visit the plantation there. And there's the other one with where they visit yet another plantation where the rose bush is missing.
Mm.
Um, it's very murder mystery. It's just
Yeah.
straight up murder mystery, 1313 Dead End Drive kind of situation.
Yeah.
Not even Clue. And because the reason it's not even Clue is because Clue, ostensibly, they're strangers. They don't know what
Right.
connections they all have here. Here, all of these connections are well established between them. They
Oh,
may not
for
be
sure.
very well established for us. They're very quick and shorthand.
Hmm.
Um, and I think it does show a certain lack of connectivity to like we don't like it's so ridiculous that okay, her motivations that she's the baker's daughter,
Yeah.
get over it. But
Yeah.
that's such a huge thing. Like that's such a huge thing. It's hard to
Uh-huh.
identify with that.
Right. Well, and
And
it's
I
so
don't
funny,
know.
as the
Yeah,
baker's daughter, all she had to do was wait a little longer,
I
right?
know. She was
Like,
impatient.
just wait. She's a young woman, right? She has like a teenage son. She's maybe in her mid 40s. She got time, but she cannot wait that badly.
Well, it shows that her. She killed both guys. She killed both the father and her
Uncle.
uncle. Is that
I
what she
can't
is?
totally remember what the family relationship is.
No, her
Her
brother-in-law. Her brother-in-law.
brother-in-law.
Yeah, because
Jeffrey
Sybil's
was
brother,
Sybil's brother, yes.
and
And
she
then
married Sybil's
Sybil's
brother,
other brother is Arthur.
who makes him the Viscount because he's
Okay.
the
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Right. That
yeah.
makes
Because
sense.
she's the
Yep.
outsider, because she's not part of the family, so she actually
Hmm.
has to be the one who's in. So she somehow poisoned the bonbons. She somehow poisoned the pickled herring, and
Hmm.
she was on her way to implicating Johnny.
Hmm.
Why didn't she just let Emma take the fall?
Well, and that's another thing. Like, Emma is almost, even though she should be a prime suspect, and Jessica would if she were in sort of the situation, she's not really. Because she makes the suggestion almost immediately, well, what about the old man who died a few months ago? And that sort
Yeah,
of moves suspicion from her
exonerates
doing
her.
anything. Yeah. Even though in a real investigation, she would have to be pursued because she did pack that lunch and he did eat that herring that she didn't eat, right? So, but we kind of move
But
past all
she's not
that.
a flight risk. She's not a flight risk.
No, no.
So it's another one, which is like that Canadian one too, where it's sort of like we can play a little fast and loose with
Hmm.
that kind of thing because it's another country.
Yeah.
What do we know?
Yeah.
Um, Americans are quick to put people in or to arrest them. Although, I mean, frankly, not
Yeah.
always. I mean, if you look
Yeah.
at a lot of true crime, you're like, why didn't that person get arrested? It's because they didn't have enough to charge them.
Right.
You can hold them for questioning, but
Right.
if they're not going anywhere, they're not going anywhere.
Right.
So,
Well, so and in this case, Pauline, she takes the move to shoot her son to make it look like Johnny is unstable, right? Essentially. Because but here's the thing, her son getting shot and potentially killed, Derek,
yeah,
doesn't change anything. I don't know why that was the move to try to frame Johnny for an accidental
it's
shot. It doesn't really make sense, right?
it's
That's the
just
thing
to
I'm
get mud on the
struggling with.
tires.
It's
It's
just
just to get mud
literally.
on the tires.
And but even that, like even her shooting her son
Yeah,
doesn't prove anything as it relates to the
no,
other two men. So this is where it feels a little clunky, right?
yeah,
This is where the details don't really line up, and it's not like that clue, the mud on the tires, directly implicates her in the murders of the two men. It doesn't.
Right.
What it
It doesn't.
does, it says that she followed her son and her brother-in-law to the hunting range, took a shot at her son just to make the other guy look maybe less stable. And so,
Yeah,
as an act to sort of move suspicion from yourself to somebody else, this is a really inefficient decision.
it is. It really is. When all you really need to do was like put your poison bottle in his room and get the
Honestly.
inspector to stumble upon it there.
Right,
All you
right.
had to do was that.
So again,
Um,
why did she go through all this nonsense to then like highlight herself? It's kind of frustrating.
yeah, it's bad writing.
She
Let's be
seems like
real.
she's a brighter person than that. She's more cunning than that is.
Yeah.
And for her to just like it also is like kind of sloppy the way the gun and the muddy boots are just dumped in the trunk.
Hmm.
Like she couldn't take a spin somewhere and lose those boots along the road somewhere. It almost feels framed, like she's framed because it's
It's
so
straight
obvious
up out of a
looking.
murder mystery book. It
Yeah,
really is.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not sure I really click into that part of the story. I like that it leads to
You
the
don't
confession
you
scene.
have problems with the realism aspect of
Well, you know.
this Murder She Wrote episode?
It's just like, why would this woman who's so determined to
Yeah.
up her social situation make such a careless, weirdly not direct decision when it comes to what's happening in the murder scenario? It just, girl, what were you thinking? What were you thinking?
Well, it seems to me that the shooting of her son
Hmm.
was a last minute decision because
Right.
she didn't know they were going hunting. She stumbles upon
Right.
Derek and she just stumbles upon Johnny getting ready to go.
Right.
And she has this argument with Derek via her husband. He where he's asking for money and
Hmm.
she's like, we'll discuss it later. And the father's like, no, we won't. You're not getting it.
Yeah.
You're a lazy gadabout, and we're not doing this. We're not doing this anymore. So it's almost like I don't know. It's like she has to hurt her son to save him almost. Like it's like
Like,
to make her
look at my
husband
poor
feel
little
good.
baby. Yeah, we're gonna take
Right.
care of him.
If
Maybe
he's
that
not
is sort of
getting
another
the
ulterior
sympathy,
motivation.
yeah, she has to take him down a peg to make other people feel like, okay, then we can take care of our son. Yeah,
Right, right. We can give him all the money he wants. He doesn't have to work for it. He's our baby.
he's our baby. Yeah. But in a far less like I don't know. There's a weird like she's
Yeah.
not nurturing in any capacity. So,
No. No, she's not. She's an interesting character. I mean, still trying to figure out why she would do the things she did.
well, she didn't. Okay, so she has the car being washed, and again, she stumbles into
Hmm.
Johnny in the library getting the rifles,
Yeah.
and so she clearly didn't know that the car would get dirty. That wasn't the
Right.
point.
Right.
Um, so she's taking the opportunity. She's just taking the opportunity. But again, it's been 2 days, and she also has this sort of tension with her nephew
Yeah.
where he's not afraid of her, and she doesn't like that.
No.
So she needs
No.
to give him some
This is
comeuppance
Johnny.
too.
This is
Yeah.
Johnny. Yeah. Who frankly teases her
Yeah.
about how she's going to lord over her new position to the ladies of the Shire.
And leaves her standing in front of that rifle cabinet,
Uh-huh.
which
Ooh,
she
I like
obviously
that.
then, yeah, which she
Uh-huh.
then grabs the rifle. And if this had been like a, if we were privy, we would have gotten an opportunity to see like a flashback of her like pulling it and like,
Right.
all right, then let's go,
Let's
bitch. Like
do
that kind
this.
of.
In her little ladies who lunch outfit. Come on.
Yes.
Hmm.
So she's taking the opportunity. Now, was it the right opportunity? No.
No.
She fucked up. She fucked up. But that's why she's not a professional hitman like that. That's why.
Hmm.
She's
She's
the
a cool
baker's daughter.
character. Seeing her cracks, seeing her insecurities about where she comes from, that she clearly has not dealt with.
No, no,
Like we
no,
said,
no.
go to therapy, girl. It's not that deep.
I
And then to see
know.
her very strange decision making when the very important moment has come.
I don't know if we're given any indication that she is such a sharpshooter. I don't know if that comes up. I don't think it does. The idea of her
Oh, you mean that she's
confidently,
competent with a gun?
yes, and
Yeah.
that she would confidently go and shoot at her son knowing she would not kill him
Uh-huh.
is such a drastic measure.
Right. And usually we get some sort of
Just a
bait earlier in
hint.
the episode that
Right.
she's capable of this, or oh yeah, mom, she's a sharpshooter like any something, right? We need something that
Yeah.
says she's capable of it, but we don't. We just have to believe that when she at the end when she decided to shoot her kid that she knew she wouldn't terribly
It's
harm
funny,
him.
actually. It reminds me, it's an inverse of it, but it reminds me of the very first episode where we see Anne Francis decline skeet shooting because
Hmm.
she's not interested in guns. And it's a gun like that that is used to kill the person in
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
So she's sort of placing doubt already that she would have capability of using such a weapon.
Hmm.
Um, and then you also have there's a future episode, Cold Miner Slaughter, where the wife of the slain is a ribbon receiving
Mm.
sharpshooter. And so Jessica points
Oh
that
yeah.
out, and she's like, "Oh yeah, everyone in town knows other way around a gun around here."
Mm.
Like there's bits like that. We don't have any of that here.
No,
And
nothing.
I feel like that would have been possibly a little bit more useful.
Yeah, well, especially when there are so many scenes of just the family talking to each other, right? Sort of the
Yeah.
same old over and over again, which is,
That's why I
oh,
wasn't
by
sure
the
if I
way,
just
did you
missed
see
it.
this scene? This scene in the bar where they have to go. Jessica, Emma
I
knocks
know.
over her pint as she's getting up, and I thought, oh, well, a little moment. Probably didn't catch it. This is when they're in
Oh,
the
that's so
pub
fun.
and Derek has been shot, and so they all have to rush to the house.
Oh, when she knocks it over and she grabs her purse?
Yeah. On her dress.
Oh yeah. Listen,
Yeah,
one shot. You got one shot.
we got to do it.
Hurry up.
We got to
But
move
I
this
think that
along.
shows they show that also, I mean, it was an accident, clearly, but it shows sort of Emma being determined and not paying attention
Hmm.
to that,
Yeah.
and also not being careful
Hmm.
and not being quite so genteel of a lady. So that's
When
actually
really
a it's a fun retrospective of
it
that
is, yeah.
character.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, no bother. No bother. We got things to do. We got
Funny.
murders to
I've
solve."
never noticed that. That's so
Never?
funny.
Yeah. It's so swift, right?
It's
It is
so
so
quick. It's so,
obvious.
and I'm just
Talk
like,
about
we're not doing the scene
filmmaking.
again. We're not doing
No,
the scene
we
again.
got to move on. We got to move on.
Oh
There's no
God,
time. We're on lunch,
continuity.
right?
To get a new tablecloth to refill the glass to where it needed to be. Oh no, we're just letting it
No,
go.
no. I don't think so, Dustin Hoffman.
Uh so yeah. So I mean I guess. So I think this does show some limitations in the writing.
Yeah.
Um but if we view it as sort of an outsider murder mystery type, it's the kind of thing that a murder mystery would do. Like
Hmm.
it's I don't know why we're holding it to a higher standard than other murder mysteries, but you're right, we are.
A little
We
bit.
absolutely are.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
It's just
why would she do all those things? Because the character needs to. Because that's
because
just
she's
how it
crashing the
is.
fuck out. Yeah. Well, so there are a lot
She's
of
running
things
out
I
of
really
time.
admire. Right. The way that they have crafted the mystery itself and the way that Emma notices things, I think tracks. If it were Jessica here, we'd need deeper clues. We'd need things with a little bit more. It takes a little bit more to figure it out, right? A little closer attention. But Emma's not Jessica. So we
No.
need something that's obvious, like, well, didn't that other guy die too? Is it possible that they were both poisoned? Or, hey, that car was getting washed. Why is it muddy?
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
things that we could recognize, right? Like, didn't you just wash that? Why is it all dirty? Because we want to be able to root for Emma. It also needs to be plausible that she could figure this out. She's doing it
Right.
with the inspector, with
Inspector
the
and the
doctor.
barrister. Yes. Yeah.
And the barrister. She has a team, and the four of them
Yeah.
together, it's plausible that they could figure this out. Emma by herself, I don't think she has the wherewithal or the experience or the shrewdness that Jessica does to do so. So it works.
Yeah.
They have to give her a simpler mystery, even if it feels a little less realistic.
It's that cozy. It's that cozy.
Yeah.
Um, it leans hard into this being again quaint and charming.
Hmm.
Um, which is why, and again, it just feels just enough out of reality of the Cabot Cove element
Hmm.
where I do kind of imagine it as like a Jessica story,
Yeah.
stuffed
You know.
cabbage. Like I just sort of imagine Jessica reading this with her
Well, and it's
authoritative
not like
voice.
Murder in the Minor Key, which actually does have more distinct clues and it all sort of comes around nice and cleanly. But those characters are decidedly more interested in investigating the crime than Emma MacGill is here.
Yeah. Well, her interest is also beyond merely clearing herself, because again, she's
Yeah.
not really viewed as a suspect, but she wants justice for Geoffrey.
But Geoffrey.
Um, yeah. Who she is upset about dying, but she hasn't seen him in a long time, so I think we're given just a little bit of ease there,
Yeah,
where she's not given the opportunity to be super traumatized.
right.
Um, which allows her possibly to think a little bit more clearly.
Hmm. Hmm.
But it does wrap up
Real quick. Yep.
real quick.
And we never see Emma again.
No, this is it. She's mentioned several times after
Hmm.
by Jessica. And actually, there's the husband and I are rewatching season one because we have it on DVD now, and there's an episode where Jessica mentions going to visit her cousin in England when she travels, and I'm like, oh,
Hmm.
that's Emma. We don't know that
Yeah.
yet, but that's Emma.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you think it's a missed opportunity that we don't get Emma again?
in so much that it doesn't happen, yeah.
Hmm.
Um, but I have to then think either Angela Lansbury didn't want to,
Right.
because there's no reason not to, frankly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, or none of the scripts were worthy. Like they
Maybe.
just couldn't figure out a script that would make sense for
Right.
um I don't know. It is odd that we have what, 8 more seasons to go, 9 more seasons, and not another Emma episode.
Not one. Not one. It's
Um,
strange. It seems like such a way to also like as a writer on this writing staff to say like we need another direction to go for one of our 22 episodes this season. Well, certainly
yeah.
we can use Emma again to sort of freshen things up. But what's interesting about the Emma universe is that it feels more reasonable. Jessica finds herself around death all the time, right? Emma has found herself around murder twice now. And there's a reference in this episode. Somebody says to her, "Oh, that terrible business with Oliver and his daughter," right?
Hmm.
They call it out. They
Geoffrey,
don't do
yeah.
that. Yeah, they don't do that with Jessica, right? They don't talk about all of these
It's infrequent.
situations.
It's
Frankly, that
infrequent.
episode in Canada where our barrister there is calling out all the times Grady and other relatives of Jessica have been arrested for murder.
Yeah,
It's one of the few.
yeah.
But here in
There's
Emma's
some
example,
more
we
more
get a
more
call
plaintive than
back.
others, but
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So it
Her
seems
her
like it's
reputation sort of
noteworthy,
speaks for itself.
right? Very that. But Emma's history, it's acknowledged that, oh, that's a terrible thing you went through. Oh, and we're going to go through this murder thing again. So maybe in a way to keep Emma a little bit more grounded in the real world and not be surrounded by murder like Jessica is. They just decided to let her be.
Well, she does, in that she's mentioned again, Jessica in an episode is away from Cabot Cove because she's meeting the Queen, actually.
Yeah.
Because Emma MacGill is doing like an appearance at like the Royal Variety Show or something like that,
Hmm.
some command performance, which indicates that Emma has returned to show business,
Right.
which is an interesting element. There's another episode where she's doing another show in Blackpool, I think it is, as opposed to
Hmm.
the London stage. Like the idea of it being like, oh no, it's sort of like someone saying, oh, are they doing like a Broadway show? Well, Jersey, like it's that kind. It was like that kind of thing. It's like that kind of like.
Right.
Uh, so I I don't know. It is incongruous, frankly.
Yeah. A little
Um,
bit.
unless Angela Lansbury hated it. And
Right.
she did this episode as a test and it was like, you know what? This sucks. I don't ever want to do this again.
Right.
Don't give me any scripts that have to do with this.
Right.
Obviously she'd be far more, genteel about it. Um, but it's also, I feel, a missed opportunity to have Emma in America.
Oh, sure. Bring her over.
Bring her over, even if it's not a Jessica episode, even if
Right.
it's just a Emma is staying there for whatever. A billion conceits can be made. A
Right.
billion conceits can be made. Or goes to Boston. She's on tour. She's at the, she's
Hmm.
anything.
Yeah.
Um, it's a missed opportunity, but I have to assume that it's an intentional missed opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. And frankly, I I know I've sort of said this before. I like watching Jessica more than Emma. No offense
Yeah.
to Emma, but I think Jessica's a more interesting character. I like the way she examines situations, manipulates situations. We get a little bit of that here when Emma is talking to the Jane Leeves character. That's a manipulation scene.
Oh yeah.
She's digging
Yeah.
in so she can get some dish.
Yeah. She's playing at her level, knowing what her level is because she
Right,
is that level.
right. But it
So,
felt like sort of an amateur attempt at doing so rather than an
well,
advanced attempt. You know what I mean? Jessica
Jessica never would have knocked
knows.
over that point. So,
No.
yeah.
Mm-mm. Waste that
Yeah.
$4. My God.
And unusual. Yeah. But like I said, this is one of those experimental episodes that they learn something from,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
whatever it is, that's where they
And
are.
it's
Yeah.
it's a fun watch. Cool performances. Definitely still thinking about Carolyn Seymour as Pauline. So
Hmm.
interesting. So interesting the whole time. What a wreck of a woman
Yeah, I know.
doing stupid ass shit. My God.
Just completely unprepared at Lady Macbething. Just
Uh-huh.
completely. Just so bad at it.
She wants to play the part, but she can't handle the big boys.
If it wasn't for that wretched Emma MacGill, she would have gotten away with it. Well,
You meddling kids.
exactly. I mean, that's sort of it, isn't it? This is
Yeah.
it's a simple episode, simple conclusion.
Yeah.
It's just the way things are.
It's just the way
Um,
things are.
and we have I guess sort of a return to normalcy in our next episode. It's another Cabot Cove. It's a
Hmm.
bonkers one. It's one of the
Oh
most
yeah.
acclaimed. It's if it's Thursday, it must be
It must be
Beverly.
better. Must be. It must.
It's the first time we enter the salon, our little
Right.
Steel Magnolias area. Um, it's 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 one of the best episodes
It really
of
is.
Murder, She Wrote. It
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
is. Yeah. If you're
Just like
doing a
The
top
Corpse Flew
10 or a
First
top 20,
Class, just like Murder Takes the Bus. This is up there. Can't deny it.
quintessential.
Yep.
Yeah. And partially, I mean, not even partially, but very much because it's got some great old broads. Catherine
Sure
Grayson,
does.
Dodie Goodman, some great broads in the role. Finally, is it the first appearance of Eve Simpson? It's an early appearance, if not the
Hmm.
first.
We get
Um,
some juicy, gossipy, small town politics going on. Love that
yeah,
shit. Yeah.
actual clues,
Uh-huh.
frankly. Yeah. So it's a big return to form, and it's a very big swing that you can see ripples of in future episodes, like like someone
Oh yeah,
blue, or in other episodes that are very similarly held.
totally.
So yeah. So if this one didn't do it for you, folks, we'll be back in Cabot Cove next week,
In top
where
form.
we
Top form.
in top form, top
Yes.
form. Oh, very similar. Also, we have Barbatels coming up soon too. Like just great because
Good
we are in
stuff.
fact reaching the end of our Amos Tupper tenure. We are approaching the end of Tom Bosley's time on the show. He's about to go join the priesthood.
You know
So,
what? Bye, bitch. Bye.
oh dear. Not that's not disrespect to Tom Bosley. That's
No, no,
disrespect to
no.
Sheriff Tupper.
Just Amos Tuffer. Yes.
Just Amos
I need
Tupper.
some Metzger here. I need some Metzger in my midst.
Oh, I see. I find him also extraordinarily frustrating.
He is frustrating, but he seems
When
less
we get
dim,
when we get to
right? He's
Penroy
less
and
dim.
we learn oh, we'll get to him soon. Okay. Well, folks, thank you for listening along with us as we watch. Please go to the Instagram. We've hit over 150 followers without really trying very hard. So
Yeah.
thank you for that.
Yeah.
Uh and that
Check out our
sounds so
YouTube
sad
too.
that
No, I
we're
don't think it's
season 4
sad.
and we have 150.
Well, we've been doing this for a year and like 4 months at this point.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all things considered, as you said,
I know.
we really could try harder to
We
get
really
this
could.
out there. We could,
Really could.
but
Well, it's been nice to see. It's been a nice experiment to see how things are finding us organically.
yeah, it is.
So,
It
and
is.
thank
I
you
love
to the
our followers on YouTube. They're so much fun to interact
yeah,
with.
and thank you
Yeah.
to our Murder She Wrote colleagues who have embraced us as well, that
Hmm.
comment and like us and repost things. So that's very nice of you.
Yeah.
So, well, let us leave this scene by saying, I'm Victor Devon,
I'm petrified.
and
And
this
this
was
was tonight
tonight
on Murder,
on
She
Murder She
Wrote.
Wrote.
I'm
That he
gonna get
suspects
me
me?
some pickled herring.
No, you aren't. You're lying. You're lying.
I'm
Never
totally
lied
lying. I'm not
so
eating that shit.
much. Oh my God.
No way. No
What do you
way.
serve with? That was the entree. What else was that dinner? God.
Maybe like a boiled potato,
Ooh,
perhaps some cress.
cress. That's just greens, right?
Yeah, a type of
Yeah.
green. Yeah. Doesn't that sound delicious? Doesn't that sound so yummy?
I decline. Oh, see, right after a person after my own heart, she goes right for the bread and butter.
Right for the
See,
bread.
right
See,
for the bread.
Pauline knows. The
And she eats
baker's
it
daughter.
with her grabbing it with her hands. I
I
know.
know.
You can take the daughter out of the bakery, but you
Is
can't
that
take
a
the
little
bakery out
Easter
of the
egg for
daughter.
us? Is that a little Easter egg?
It might
Pauline going for
be.
the bread? That's kind of cute. Also,
Oh,
she
she's
matches the
going for the
tablecloth.
bread.
Poor thing. Poor thing.
Oh my God, she does. What color is that? Like that blush rose sort of thing?
Blush. Yeah, I would say blush. Sure.
It's
It's a
very
very 80s
reminiscent
color.
of Rose's dress in the competition scene.
Yes. Yes.
In a
She's
shimmy.
dancing
She's
around
gonna shimmy.
the he couldn't outrun Clavitus tonight.